National Marine Science Centre at Southern Cross University collected 2 years' worth of drone footage as part of the state government's shark management strategy. Professor Brendan Kelaher was part of that team and he joins us now from Coffs Harbour. Brendan Kelaher, welcome. So the primary purpose of this was to keep an eye on the sharks. What did you learn about sharks from this?
Well, what we learned was that, we expected that we focused on places where there'd been shark incidents, that they would be really quite numerous, and they were a lot rarer than we expected. They certainly are there, dangerous sharks, but a lot rarer, particularly relative to the other diverse and wonderful marine fauna we've got living off our beaches.
Yeah. And so how many times did sharks get close to swimmers or surfers and you had to call for people to get out of the water?
Look, there's been a few incidents like that on the coast, and part of the drone monitoring program was to ensure that the drones were adding to beach safety. But the spin-off that we're so excited about as marine biologists is we got to see all of this other incredible wildlife. And, we've seen massive fevers of cownose rays, dolphins playing with other animals, tropical whales feeding within metres of the shoreline on bait balls of fish. It's just been really stunning.
Yeah, we're just seeing some of those shots now. What's been your reaction as you've come across this footage?
Every day the drones go out and get video, and then, we compile it, and we always see things that we've never seen before. This new technology is providing an eye in the sky that's relatively unobtrusive, that can get just wonderful shots of marine fauna. And we've got to see behaviours that we didn't even think about before. We've seen dolphins teasing sharks, sharks chasing stingrays, a whole range of different things that this new technology has just provided us this really super images of.
Yeah. Some of the most stunning shots have been of those cownose rays. What were you able to learn about them from these images?
Well, it's one of those things that, we didn't know a lot about them, and we thought that these fevers were relatively rare, but it turns out they're really quite common. These animals form these large fevers, which is a school of up to 400 animals, and they move around in these almost geometric patterns. And when the water is really clear and the drone comes down close, it's almost alien. It's so beautiful. It's just really lovely to look at.
And why do you think they move in these huge schools or fevers? I want to use that word now. I'm going to use that as a collective now for everything.
It's a great collective noun, isn't it? Look, the reason that marine animals school are for a range of different things, but probably it's reducing their predation risk.
Yep.
We know that cownose rays are food for sharks, and by moving in a school together, there's a whole ways that they reduce their risk of becoming the dinner for a bigger animal.
Yeah. And I just want to get back, and we're just seeing some shots of dolphins here as well. Just talk us through what you were able to find out from the dolphins with this. They're I think you call them the busybodies of the ocean or something.
They're really interesting. So the one thing that really stood out to me is that we've just got these amazing large populations of dolphins on our coast. 1 in 4 times you go to the beach with a drone, you'll see a dolphin, which is just fantastic. And they are busybodies. We've got, I was looking through the footage that we have. We have dolphin annoys cormorant, dolphin annoys stingray, dolphin plays with shark, dolphin approaches surfer. They're just in the water, they've got big brains, they're active, they're checking stuff out. They really are a lot of fun. And for those behavioural reasons, and that they're so abundant, when you do see that dark shape in the surf, more than likely it's going to be a dolphin.
Yeah. And so has this really been kind of an incidental treasure as a result of this program?
It's been really good, hardcore data is the basis of this. We're learning more about our sandy beaches. They're an ecosystem we've got to learn more about. We've got to learn more about them for wildlife conservation. But the fact is we're collecting this information with this new drone technology. And you just have a drone flying out there, it's got a high definition camera, and it's just picking up these gems as well as doing the science, which is just fantastic.
And so what's the plan with this program of the use of the drones now?
Well, the drone monitoring has moved over to Surf Life Saving New South Wales, and they're doing a really good job. as scientists, we want to take it to the next level, and we can use better cameras, hyperspectral cameras that can look in bands that we can't see with the naked eye, and they potentially can look into the ocean and see things that we don't. So where we could be missing an animal, a computer could be detecting one. So we could be improving our detection systems for not only figuring out what animals are living off our beaches and checking the health of populations, but also improving beach safety.
Yeah. And so what were the key lessons out of this in terms of sharks then?
Oh, well, there's a couple of things that have come out of this. Is that the first one is that there tends to be a lot more activity in terms of predator and prey around river mouths. So if I was looking at reducing risk, I'd be waiting for the surf to be fantastic before I went out at a break at a river mouth. The other thing that's really quite interesting is that a lot of animals are attracted to the bait balls. So that is balls of fish moving in the ocean, and that's where you're more likely to get a shark. So if there's a lot of bait in the water and you can see these bait balls, that might be not the best day to go for a surf as well.
And what about the dawn and dusk story that we get reminded about frequently with sharks? Was there anything to learn from that with this program?
Well, I think that's one of those common sense things that have come from a lot of people's experience, but we don't have any specific data to address that as part of this research program. Maybe something that people should look at in the future.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know I wake up pretty hungry, so maybe sharks are the same.
Okay, Brendan Kelaher, great to have a chat to you, and a beautiful spot there at Coffs Harbour as well. Thanks for talking to us on the ABC News channel.
Thanks for your time.